People, where is God now? How old are you? I am 56 years old. My father died in 2023. My mother is still alive. I know my family. I know what I've been suffering. You know what you have been suffering. You know your family. Where is God? Why do we still have people defending this God? Telling you that you need faith. Telling you don't understand. I was a pastor for many years. I was a Christian for many years. I decided to give up everything, spirituality and religion, in 2018. Since then till today, all I've been doing is to wake people up. Think for yourself. There is no God greater than your brain. There is no God greater than your life. Your body is perfect, and no God is above it. You are not filthy. You are not a sinner. You cannot sin unless you are a believer, especially in God. If you are walking in knowledge, that's you think before you say or do anything, you will not fail in this life. And even if they push you to fall, you will not fall. Because it's natural with you to live with knowledge. It is unnatural for you to live by faith. You are born with your eyes so that you can live by sight. But faith demands you close your eyes and walk. If you read the book of Acts chapter 17, it will tell you that the believers, God wants the believers to be groping in darkness, trying to feel Him. I feel God in me. I feel God. Can you show me this God? No, I feel Him. I feel that God. I feel Him. Yeah, I have experience. My dear, your experience is not the truth. My own experience is not the truth. We don't have the same experience in life. And that's why all the religions, all the spiritual people, they have their own interpretation of their own belief in God that is different from other ones. But when it comes to nature, all of us experience the same thing. If it's the sun, if sun is shining, all of us experience it. There's no discrimination. There's no partiality. No one will say, oh, if you don't experience this sun, you will go to hell, you will die. We don't fight with the sun. We don't worship the sun. Sun don't ask you to worship it. It doesn't demand any, it doesn't have any law or commandment for you to obey. Law and commandment are of slavery. It's a slavery system that gave us law and the commandments. And because slavery originated in God, those people that created God, those that invaded Africa, that's why the God condoned it. They use God to make you see slavery. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to be enslave other people. It's not okay. It's not okay for us to be having issue in this life. I want you to tell me why we are suffering in this world where we believe there is a God or there are gods. And the funny part of it, we live in fear of these gods. If those gods existed, why should we fear them? We're supposed to be having fun with them. Let them teach us their wisdom. Let them teach us their knowledge. Let them teach us understanding. But do you know what they ask you to accept as wisdom of God or any God? Fear. To the extent they say to us that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. There is no wisdom in fear, and there's no fear in wisdom. When you are living in fear, you don't operate in wisdom, you don't have knowledge, you lack knowledge. That's why you are living in that fear. Because you have to shut down that knowledge for you to fear. Remember, in the story of Adam and Eve, He said, when they ate that fruit that God said they shouldn't eat, they said they hid. They said, why? Because they were naked. They were afraid. They were naked and afraid of God. That's the only thing you will get from God. You are not getting any blessing from God. You are not getting any good thing from God. The only thing you are getting from God, which they call good thing, is actually evil, which is fear. You fear God's wrath. You fear God's punishment. And that's why I understand that. That's why you're asking me to come back to God or come back to Christ, because you are living in fear of that God. I'm not living in fear of that God anymore. I am 56 years old. Even if I die today, I am okay. I am okay. Where is God right now? We all are suffering, whether you are rich or poor. We all are suffering. The fear of God that's supposed to be what gives us wisdom has never given us wisdom to live better. Never. Think about it. Speak to yourself. As I said yesterday in my video, the best advice I can give to you is to learn to speak to yourself. If you don't know how to speak to yourself, worry will weigh you down. Depression will destroy you. Stress will scatter you. But if you know how to speak to yourself, stop giving other people, do this, do this. What are you telling yourself to do when you face it? You have had some people, they are good in giving other people's advice, but they don't advise themselves. See how they are living. Think about it. Where is God? If you believe in God, I'm not against you. The only thing against is your faith, your religion. But you, I just want you to live better life. If we all live better life, there will be no quarreling among us. There will be no war among us. But they have brainwashed us to this thing. We believe two persons cannot exist without war. It's a lie. We can. We can. Yes, we can. Faith doesn't require knowledge, but what? Fear. Knowledge doesn't require fear, but what? Facts. I want you to begin today to put facts over faith. Putting facts over faith is putting the horse before the cart. But putting faith over fact is putting the cart before the horse. You know what goes on. Look at the life of believers. All they have is what they will gain after they die. They're living in hope. They're not living in reality. And when that reality hit them, they keep hiding it. They cannot tell you what they are doing, the lies they tell to get what they need. You know, who they went to, they beg. Some of them kneel. Some of them committed a heinous crime just to make money, just to solve their problem. Yet, what will they tell you? Oh yeah, there is God. God did this. God bless me. It's God that do this. It's God that do that. Let us tell ourselves the honest truth. In your time of need, no God has shown up, and no God can show up. No matter how much faithful, how much prayerful, how much faith you have. They tell you a small faith can move mountain. And when you tell them it's not, they say it doesn't mean the literal mountain. So if it doesn't mean literal mountain, which mountain is that? Which spiritual mountain can you move by your faith? Your faith can't even show that God to you. Cannot. Think about it. No condition is permanent. You are loaded with a lot of potentials. Ask yourself, why do people use human past to do something? Whether in spirituality, in religion, or in medical field, why do they use your body, human body, or people's body to do a lot of things? Whether you call it experiment or whatever. Your body, even your blood. But spirituality and religion deceive you to be shedding blood for what? Not again to help yourself. Because the way you need your blood to help another blood to shed yourself, to help yourself, another nature also need your blood. It's nature. We are food. Let me say it again. I've been teaching this for years, or preaching this and trying to wake our people up. Know that we are food. We are food. That's why animals can eat you and you can eat them, because all of us came from nature. We consume ourselves. It doesn't mean maybe we destroy ourselves. No, we eat ourselves when we are hungry. I don't want to even talk about, okay, why are we not eating our own flesh when we are eating a flesh that looks like our own? We see dead animal, we eat it, but when we see our dead body, we bury it. To the extent we have make it a sacred thing. And if you don't bury somebody certain way, if you don't give them befitting burial, they'll be haunting you. Some people, your family members are still haunting you, and you still believe in them. Wake up, come. Let us do this thing together. We don't need all this going to school, acquiring all these degrees to live. See the world today. All the leaders in the whole world, are they not educated? Are they not worshiping God? So why has nothing changed? Why do you still see white people are against other people, and other people still complaining how white people are treating them? Why making all these bombs, bombing one another? Animals that come from the same source where we came from, which is the nature, earth, they don't pay for rent. They don't. Why are we paying for rent? Where I came from, and Africa, I have built my own house in my village, but I'm not living there. Nobody's living there. You know why? Everybody ran to city, to abroad to make money. There are churches in those our villages, and I ask our people, why is God not blessing us in our village? Why must we travel to America to make it? Why must we travel to Europe to make it? Why must we travel to Asia to make it? In fact, why are we going to school to learn English and French in Africa, or Arabic? What happened to our own language? That's what slavery has done to us. They destroy our heritage, destroy our culture and tradition. The cultures and traditions we have in Africans today are not our original cultures and traditions. And that's why they are not helping us. When we had our cultures and traditions, we were building pyramids, we were building sphinx, we were building we gave the world science, we gave the world mathematics, we gave the world everything the world is enjoying today. We are the world they wrote in their evil book telling you to hate. The ancient Egyptians, they tell you we see no more, but they are wrong. They buried us, not knowing we are seed. 10 years ago, if you tell me I'll be saying there is no God, there is no Jesus, I will tell you are lying. Look at me today. So this is like my major live broadcast on TikTok. I want us to join together. Help me boost my profile so that I can start getting things and we work together. If there any way you can help for us to spread the knowledge of factual truth, join me. I am free for us to work together, whether you are from Africa or anywhere. But if it's for common good of opening the eyes of people, you see, if all of us wake up, all these corrupt politicians, corrupt leaders, they will desist. I have been thinking it. Why are poor people still voting for rich people to rule over them? The rich people already have money, you don't. Don't you know the way we can help one another is by voting our fellow poor people in power? That one that will make policies that will benefit us. The rich people will never do that. You can learn it today. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, you know how many lives they have destroyed just through policies? You may say, I'm talking rubbish. You are suffering and suffering. By this time last year, how much were you buying gas in America? Almost $100 now it takes me to fill my tank. Before it used to be like $30. Think about it. Poor people, you are suffering and you're supporting a rich man or rich people to still be over you. They are getting richer, you are getting poorer. So poor people like myself, I am a poor man. I cannot fly business class now. If I'm going to Africa, I cannot fly it. Oh, I run up. How much? $2,000? I'm not doing that. Even if I have $10,000, I'm not buying that ticket of 2,000 plus to go to Africa. But do you know what? Time is coming when we'll be paying it. Most of the things we are buying today, and we are happy buying it. There was a time it was $1 or a dime. Last year, a plate of meal here in East Orange was at least $10. At least $10. Go today, $17. I went to Jamaican restaurant yesterday and I bought jack chicken. Medium, not large. Before, large used to be like $10 or $8 like that. I paid $17 for jack chicken, medium, not large. I don't want to talk about going to African restaurant to eat. What you used to buy $15 now is $25 or $30. You think it's funny, right? Maybe you are making money, you think it's not getting it. It will get to you, whether you like it or not. The people of Iran, the people of Gaza, before those wars, remember they were living their life just like me and you, thinking nothing will happen to them. But what later happened to them? Some people like you in Iran, they are not even sleeping. In Gaza, in many places, in Nigeria, right now as we speak, bandits kidnap students from the classroom, and they are still holding them, demanding for government of Nigeria to pay them ransom. The kidnappers are telling their victims to call their government, both the state government, both the federal government, to send them ransom, my people. But guess what? Nigerians are 100% Christians and Muslims. Everywhere is church. Everywhere is mosque. What is making some Nigerians to survive today? Entertainment. That's distraction. Another word for entertainment is distraction, but many people don't know that. The entertainment, see, hear music playing, I'm entertaining myself. It doesn't add anything to life. Entertainment doesn't add anything to life. Celebrities are not adding anything to your life. They are part of the distractions that has kept you in that destruction. You are suffering and smiling in it. Hey, God is good. Somebody tell me, yeah, it's good to have knowledge, but you know, it's good to add a little spirituality. I say, what is spirituality helping you to do? Nothing. But you are raised to believe, yeah, there's a spirit. No. If there's a spirit in you, you shouldn't be suffering. Because that spirit is supposed to see future, see whatever, see solution, tell you what to invent. The spirit you have that's not teaching you what to invent, but is teaching you how to go and labor under somebody else and make money to buy what you need. Reject that spirit. There's something that happened in India during COVID-19. If any of you will remember, some Indians began to throw away their gods into the ocean. They say because they watched their family members died of COVID-19. They prayed. Those gods did not do anything. They threw them away. Why are you still living in the fear of that God? The God that failed to heal your parents. The God that failed to heal your children, heal people around you. You still believing in that God because you are living in fear. If you may go to hell, or he may punish you. A God that cannot feed me cannot punish me. A God that cannot heal my mother. My mother is not working well now. They asked me to take her to hospital. I said, I will never do that. Why? Because this woman is a Christian. She carried God and Jesus. She took Jesus over me. In fact, she even went to police station to speak against me. But that God of Israel, that Jesus Christ of Nazareth, just because I decided to follow factual truth. You can't take money from me to solve your problem. And on Sunday, you go to give testimony in the church. Or when your fellow church members ask you, said, God has done it again. It is God that helped you. Let us tell ourselves, not the truth, but the honest truth. The knowledge of factual truth is what will deliver you. The knowledge, the truth will never set you free. The truth. Christians have their own truth. Muslims have their own truth. They are not free. The only truth that will set you free is the factual truth, the honest truth. Who provided for you when you are in need? That person is greater than God. No God can provide for you. Although that God says if you call on him, he will answer you and deliver you. And you have been faithful. He never showed up. You keep lying to yourself. When I turned 40-something years old, I called my father. I said, you born me in this region. You have been, I know how you live in. When will this God bless you? He said he still believes God will do it. He died in 2023 without God doing it. God will kill my father. And my mother is about to die also under God. Because God is a murderer. Every family where there is God, go there. There is no life there. There's no peace there. There's no prosperity there. If there is any prosperity there, it's because they are working, making money. And you must be educated to make certain amount of big money these days. These days is no longer when hard work make you rich. No, it is education. And what are they teaching you? What will never improve you? What will never free you? It is for you to remain in line in that slavery system where the rich are getting richer and the poor getting poorer. The poor will get a house, get children, get money, get car, get money. Say, yeah, I'm making. No, you're not making it. You are still poor. You're still a slave. A rich slave is still a slave. So, I'm begging all of you, join us so that we can wake up. Let us stop debating about, I don't like debating anything about God's existence. That's why they always block me or restrict my account, because I don't know how to hold myself. Why are we arguing about God's existence when you say that God is real? Let him show up. And all this fight among us about the existence of God will just disappear. Think about it. No condition is permanent. The sun will continue shining.